This tram terminates at Edgbaston village.
It's taken a while, but trams are now running on Broad Street for the first time ever. It's taken a while, but at long last trams are now running on Broad Street.
This tram terminates at Edgbaston village.
So it's finally happened.
It is.
You must be relieved, pleased, mixture of all sorts of emotions.
All of those emotions. So we are 6 months later when we said we would do. Everyone understands principally there were issues with the tram availability, and that's why we've had to wait till we've got enough trams repaired to open today. But also, of course, all of the construction work had to be done, and that was a little late, but ultimately it was this tram availability issue. But that's all now behind us, and we've opened today, and the service is running, and I personally think it both looks brilliant, all the standard of the work that's been done, and will be an enormous advantage for people travelling across the city. 12-minute service initially, and then as more trams become available from the repair, we will increase the frequency of that service. What we also do is we have just one or two in reserve, so we add them in where there's peak period and the demand needs to be higher. So basically 12-minute service. So we gave a commitment it would be open for the Commonwealth Games. Everyone's been working very hard, but this was not dependent on the Commonwealth Games. Actually, we were always intending to do this, always intending to extend the metro further, of course. So it had to be ready for the Games, but it's not because of the Games.
We are the only operator in the UK where we're able to operate on batteries, and the city centre extension and around to the west side enables us to do that. We've got parts of the line where we have got overhead lines, and then we've got sections where the trams operate purely on battery. At Edgbaston village we have got a charging point, so when trams go to that stop, they then pick up a charge and enable them to then obviously take their journey back. So yeah, fantastic that we have that technology in the region.
Passenger numbers pre-COVID peaked at 8.3 million in 2019. The numbers are expected to rise significantly with these 3 new stops along the way at Brinsley Place, Five Ways, and at the end of the line at what is now called Edgbaston Village. That's Morrison's to you and me. In doing so, it takes in the popular venues of the ICC, Symphony Hall and the hotels, pubs and clubs along the Golden Mile. Significant numbers of businesses at Five Ways will also have greater connectivity to the new metro, and soon the huge number of apartments will be finished, with limited car parking facilities on Broad Street, and the metro is expected to prove popular with those new residents.
Well, crucially, it takes you beyond the clean air zone, so you can travel into the city centre through the zone on clean public transport. That's really important, and of course it connects up with all the bus routes emanating out from Five Ways, so it does really bring the public transport network together. In terms of future plans, of course we've got the big extension in the Black Country to Dudley. We've got the extension the east side out to the Curzon Street station, so you're able to go from Five Ways direct to pick up the HS2 train at Curzon Street, and then in time we're also thinking about what we do along the Hagley Road beyond this, whether it's further metro or whether it's a different form of public transport, but the idea was always that we would go further than Edgbaston Village.